Brian, if I were you, I would get on here and accept the invite as soon as possible because I don't know what it's going to be like if you're going to get a chance to like hire the coordinators you want or anything.
Alright.
So,
Let me get to a stopping point here pretty soon and I'll do that.
No, you stop now. Stop now.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
I think I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive. Man, those fans look like they're going to be hot in that sun.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
Well, hold up. I'm on the away side? That's some bullshit.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
Oh, nice catch. Oh, God. Hey, get out of the way, ref! Fuck!
First down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee
Alex, I thought about
offense.
implementing something for me and you.
What's that?
That you and I have to leave our current schools the same year that Brian leaves Louisiana Tech.
That's a solid return.
Oh, man.
I thought about it. I don't know if I want to stick to it because
But it's for another Power 5.
on one hand, like I do, on one hand, I would love to, you know, stay at UCF because I feel like I'm really building something big here. But at the other hand, I'm like, I like being at other schools too, you know.
Yeah.
But
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Brian has to get to a Power 5 school first.
Before he picks up the first.
yeah,
A running play.
I mean that would still put us at like a minimum of 4 more years
Yeah.
at the current schools that we're at. So
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
And the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep
do you have
these
the
guys
invite, Brian?
out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. They pressure it in, and the loss back to the 7-yard line. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board.
Brian.
That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one
Hey, dipshit.
It's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback.
Sorry.
The 25.
Didn't realize I was apparently on mute. I said yeah. I was creating my coach right now.
Offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
I was like, well, if he
I
didn't
don't
answer that,
want
hey,
you to
dipshit, then
put myself on mute.
Flex the ground game.
I was like, you didn't answer that, hey, dipshit. He's probably not near his microphones while I was going away.
Into the clear. That's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The balls come to the line to start a fresh
My mom texted this morning and said that from the storms last night, the carpet for our dog, for their dog that they have outside for her to lay in, it was in the neighbor's yard.
Oh.
That's
That's not good.
We'll keep it around. Counter play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Cruz.
Oh, thank God I didn't hit him in.
All the way down to the 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards.
Oh, running back is playing.
Car alarm going off.
That now goes in motion.
What's
Defense will
up?
have to adjust.
There's a car alarm going off.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Tennessee did a play, Fred, that I was like, that looks familiar. Why is the running back lining up? They're doing it again. The running back is lined up as a quarterback. Hey guys.
I don't think that's my car, but I'm gonna go check.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and
It's
goal. I think
definitely
everybody
not.
thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT.
Oh, Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me.
Home to me.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling.
It's barely past 8. I really doubt anyone. There's no way people don't hear that.
Some room to the 45. Brought down, but not before he
I just want to
Can you
know
hear
what would
from-
cause. I can hear it from my room, yeah.
Okay, that was good.
It's very faint, but yeah. Like, I just figured, I just want to know what would cause it right now, unless it's from it raining outside.
I didn't see any damage from my viewpoint.
Man, Austin's already off.
Down for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap it up after the completion. Just
Is it raining outside, Brian?
Oh yeah, it's pouring.
Okay.
3rd down.
Well, Austin will have fun walking home in that.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of
When's is Austin ever going to get his car? I have a feeling this car is just going to, he's going to get it, it's going to die on him instantly.
Wouldn't shock me considering how little he's buying it for.
How much is he buying it for?
Last I heard it was like $500 and he was trying to get it cheaper because he said it might need a new alternator.
Jesus, dude, $500?
That's all he can save, dude.
Oh my
It took him
God.
5 months to save that money.
Dude, it took him 5 months. That's $100 a month. How is it? Oh my god, dude.
I don't know where his money goes. I can't figure it out.
It stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable.
Did it let you pick your school, Brian, or?
Yeah, it let me pick it.
Okay. I have no idea how it works when you join in the middle of a dynasty.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he finds
okay. It says transfer portal in offseason. Are we on that, I'm assuming, or not?
No.
We are currently in
Oh,
week
no.
2.
Okay. That's probably why I don't have any points right now. Duh.
Oh, so is it going to pick you up back here once we get to the transfer portal?
Yes.
They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the
Maybe.
same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss.
Well, that was at least an option, but when it went there, it said 0 of 0.
Are you able to do coordinators or no?
Nope.
Aw.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, nice pick. Oski.
I have both of my coordinators, but I can't fire them.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offside. Defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Tar Heels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's
intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
That was a weird play, but okay.
This close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Able to fight for a decent game.
Quarterback now holds the record for most passing yards in a career at UCF.
There goes another car alarm.
And passing touchdowns. Sup?
Tailback takes the handoff.
Homo sapien number 2.
Gain is to about the 12. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20.
He's playing right now, and Brian joined in. Well, it didn't let him hire his coordinators. It has him. Yeah, I think it has him. Does it have you, Brian, at the transfer portal step?
This time the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Stop after a small gain.
Brian.
2nd and 9.
Brian, did you mute everybody again?
I said yeah. I mean myself said yeah, what's up?
Does it have you on the transfer portal step?
Yeah, it has me on the transfer portal step, but like I can't do anything with it because I have 0 of 0.
You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Yeah.
The ball is
31, that was last season, I think.
Oh, my running back. Oh my God.
That's in a season.
That's impressive.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled.
Mm-hmm.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field.
Alright, while you guys do that, I'm going to step away from this for a moment.
Bounce back from that costly error. The shotgun handoff here. Ball is free in the backfield. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
So yeah, I guess I could.
Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear.
So you got here a year before I did.
Yeah.
I got to my school. This is my 4th year at UCF, so I think it was 2028 when you started at Missouri.
Okay, so those records that were there from 2028 were mine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so those would have probably been the guys that I had there to start with.
Let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They bring down the receiver.
I don't know, Brian. I don't know if we'll get to the step that Brian is on tonight, but since apparently I'm gonna have to work tomorrow because we're sending out PTO.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
What are you doing, corner? Doing the cha-cha slide? Cha-cha real smooth. That was real smooth.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, I love this ball here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
What's up?
Pick up enough for a first down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass here. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a 4th down play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. They give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up for first and goal from the 9. And the Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Sean Judkins visits the Cowboys.
I thought I just got that too. New England may not be in a great spot with the 4th overall pick. Is that, what are they implying?
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What a wildcat snap they had?
Yeah.
That was weird.
They've been running that a lot.
Yeah, it's the 3rd or 4th time they ran that, and I noticed it.
It's weird. At least for Tennessee to do that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Alex, I first saw the score when it was 14-14, or when you were getting ready to kick that field, or whatever. It was like the only thing when you tied it up. I was like, oh, it has to be like a minute into the game already. No, it's almost halftime. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
There's the snap. He's looking to throw.
This is not Alex.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half.
Once we advance, I'll probably play one game and then get off for the night.
Thanks, Chris. These games
Sounds good.
never
That's super late
disappoint
tonight.
regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Chris.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense.
You're 82 and 40, apparently.
Running past the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, or throw the ball downfield.
Out of here.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something.
I tied that home run record this season.
And it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again.
I'm at 73 home runs already.
Take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I think I'm over 150
Nothing is
now.
more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Who holds the record?
Barry Bonds.
Okay.
As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. The decision is not to go for it on the fourth down. Here comes the field goal team.
Fuck! Just missed it.
A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Vols will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the
hold on.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy
the
who
right
runs
side
the
of my
football.
offensive line next year is getting fucking nasty.
He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
I have a redshirt sophomore at right guard and right tackle who are 89 overalls, and they're not even close to being maxed out.
Nice.
That completion good enough for first down yardage.
The tackle's a 5-star with star
Do a
development.
much better job of getting pressure on this quarterback. It's third down, and you're going to give the quarterback that much time. Plenty of time.
The guard's
Finds his
4-star with star
target.
development.
Nice big gain and a first down.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Tar Heels.
I think that's my favorite part of this team that I have right now is the overall is insanely good, and in a lot of positions they're young, so they're going to get even better next year.
Plays to be successful. It's a nice solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Ball carrier tackled there.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks.
Touchdown, UNC. Will take the lead in the second half. Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Receiver makes the catch, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Didn't even see the ball.
Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. First down here for this offense.
Broke the record. A 456-footer.
Alex, I don't think that was a fumble. But,
Neither did I. That's why I picked the play real quick and ran. I did it instantly. I didn't want no chance for that game called. I was screaming. I was like just slamming my X button. Like, come on.
First down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Okay.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Handoff here here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Spencer Torkelson.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
To extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game.
Good news for Austin and Alex. Amber and I just got approved for a new apartment.
Nice.
North Carolina. This
Where at?
offense is still clicking.
It's in Pataskala.
Okay.
Boy, as a defensive
Nice.
coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs
Actually, speaking of which, because of that, I better cancel the meeting we had with one apartment on Saturday. It's like, hey, we already got one.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it
In
away.
other news, Alex, I don't know if I told you that apparently I found out, or found out slash reminded that I have a secondary health insurance. I knew about the primary, but I completely forgot about the secondary. Which I guess makes sense because my primary deductible is outrageous.
Oh.
It's $6,000.
Oh my, that's terrible.
Yeah, the secondary one is only $2,500, which is way more
That is
reasonable.
much better.
Takes off on the run.
So,
Offense right to the line.
I found out that I have basically paid for the past, I don't know, year, nearly around $5,000.
Yeah, that's no fun.
But on the ground, running back has
So, I'm going through my statements right now and seeing if I can, and sending them to this insurance to get a claim to get some reimbursement back.
That'd be nice.
So I think because their deductible is like $2,500, so if I did my math correctly, I think I could get around $2,000 worth.
the Volunteers pick up enough yards to keep
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Quick throw complete to the tight
Oh
end.
my god, he just stanky legged my fucking corner. Jesus Christ.
Touchdown.
Oh. He hit me with a stanky leg.
One possession game and makes the stretch.
Oh, shit.
And now the pressure turns to their opponent, and
Oh, they're screaming from the rafters, Fred.
starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game.
I'm gonna grab some ice cream.
Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a
Damn it.
Attempt to get fat again.
Points. Now the deficit.
I mean, again.
Tattooed to tater sound. I love
Brian,
it.
drink a full glass of chocolate milk before bed. You'll bulk up quick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murphy. And the return
Apparently eating peanut butter right before bed too.
Yeah. Hey, look, Tennessee, I can fucking do that shit too, bitch.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That's an important first down.
Why are you in? You're gonna die if you don't get this ball. Coaching. We're gonna have to shut down my starting running back. He is getting demolished out here.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Fuck.
It's a sack for the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Mongo
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go.
Adios.
Like their odds of
Yeah, he's gone.
game out.
I just hit a home run.
Oh.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he runs it into the end zone to stretch the lead from 9 to 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And
Thank you. That's game.
Interception of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought.
I like how I moved this running back so far down my depth chart that he shouldn't be in. And yet, he's in.
Timeout. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. After a fairly minimal pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play called on 3rd and short. Moves the ball out across the 30.
That's game.
Good for a first down. Coach spends a timeout to get his defense on the same page. And the quarterback.
They were chanting ACC that time.
It's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team.
Apparently the Kansas City requests to be a staple on Christmas.
Stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, apparently they went the Christmas game every year.
I think the Bengals should do that for Halloween.
Like imagine like a Bengals Ravens game on Halloween or Bengals Steelers.
100%. They should always play a Halloween game. I think they're orange and black.
That and the Ravens, because like the Ravens all like spooky.
Mm-hmm.
That would be dope.
Oh, so I play the winner of Nebraska Tulane. Are you
I'm
playing
pretty sure
Georgia?
that game was going on the same time as mine, and I'm pretty sure Nebraska won.
Nice. Yep, it's Nebraska. Coaches are staying. That's good.
Oh god. Oof. It's a bad throw, but got the out.
Georgia. Wow, I'm actually blown away that my coordinators are still here.
Yeah, I'm real happy about mine too, Fred. Don't worry.
Fred, are you streaming your game?
I'm about to.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national
We're in the
championship
space
game.
uniforms for
Find out here
Georgia.
today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads.
Georgia.
As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
At least my game's a fairly and actually somewhat neutral site. I'm in the Sugar Bowl.
I'm all the way out in California.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense drives out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. His second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Like that's literally 1, 2, 3, and 4 all playing each other.
Yeah.
Just realized that.
Guys that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield over 48.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A quick juke. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. It was a foot race, and he won it. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down to the 16.
It's going to come as a huge shock to you that Georgia has a really good pass rush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fred, I know.
All right, Kurt, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They're going to run it here. Fights through the tackler. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. The Huskers begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fine time, moving to his left.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance, and route to a touchdown. Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
How does one person possibly make so much fucking noise in the kitchen?
Was he just getting ice cream?
That's what I don't know if he already ate the ice cream or what he's doing now, but like
what's he doing? Is he just putting the silverware in the garbage disposal and turning it off?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. He's going to put it down and run.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out
of the ballpark.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
478.
A loss of 4. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping. Get a throw for the first down.
This is the most mobile quarterback Georgia's ever fucking had.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the 6.
Almost killed the pitcher again.
And the Huskers come to the line and the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it.
That sucks.
We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the offense.
So I don't know how mobile Matthew Stafford was when he was at Georgia, but that could be the only other quarterbacks I could think of.
I mean, Stafford isn't that mobile nowadays, so I mean...
I just don't know, like, in college how mobile he was, you know what I mean? I was like, if you could, you could probably say him. Was the last one I could think
I'm
of.
looking through YouTube right now. There's a video that says, I got a pet black widow.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Yeah,
Sounds like a horrible idea.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the
People have pet spiders. It's a thing.
the last
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why
I know
you're...
they have pet spiders, but why particularly that one?
I mean,
Very pretty.
she's hot. I'd fuck her.
God damn it,
Oh
Alex.
my god.
I'd be her pet, to be honest with you.
Fred will be dominated for her. Can confirm Fred would wear leather.
To a certain extent, I will not be pegged.
Alright, well.
To a certain extent.
That's
I
gay
said that
shit.
very, like, matter-of-factly, like...
Yeah.
Until she comes out with big old black John.
I declare on this day...
Alright. Can confirm Fred will never be gay. Brian's gay because he won't suck a dick for $1 million.
I was gonna say about $1 million.
I ain't gay because I'm married. Austin, what's your excuse?
I never said I would do it for $1 million. $1 million. We've already
Hold on.
discussed this.
No, this is a whole different conversation, sir.
What? Good. I think you said Brian's gay because he want to do it for $1 million.
And I said, Fred established he's not going to be gay because he won't be pegged. I'm married, so I'm not gay. Austin, what's your excuse?
I'm not gay.
Oh.
Like I said.
I'm also not gay because I would suck a dick for $1 million.
Won't get pegged, would suck a dick. Alright. Boundaries,
Pretty
man.
big difference.
Yeah, there's boundaries. Yeah, but what kind of dick we talking here? Like, what about Michael's dick? No, Fred has to think about it.
Can I force him to not talk to me during the whole time?
Oh, I hope he critiques you like a fucking goddamn sports announcer.
I mean, if he starts critiquing me, I'm just gonna start using teeth.
I hope you just bite it off. Since you wouldn't be a woman so bad.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him.
Oh.
The Cornhuskers come up to the line in a hurry up.
It's alright, Fred. You probably wouldn't want to have BJ from you anyways, because you know gay people have standards.
True.
Hey.
I know that was meant to be insulting to me.
It wasn't. I mean, if Michael said, yeah, I ain't doing it because it's Fred, I'm sure Fred's gonna be like, I ain't even mad. Just give me my $1 million and shut the fuck up.
It's North Carolina in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Bert, I'm pretty sure that player just swatted in front of your face and said, fuck that.
I know. I was like, bro, my guy was inside there. How did he not get the ball first? Okay, thank God we got it back.
Somehow. I barely saw that one guy. I got it.
Oh my fucking God. Game, if I punt from here, I am the biggest bitch to ever form a thought. This is not punting territory.
Can confirm Fred is not a bitch.
Oh, okay. I was like, we're trying to figure out where you were in the field.
Oh my God! Did my offensive line decide that we weren't gonna go for it there?
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit
22. You had the chance to tackle him, and then you just kind of slowed down and just was like, I just want to play tag with him.
Tag, you're it. Tag, you're it.
vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through.
Oh, God.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed.
Man, call that guy crazy legs.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Like a minute apart from each other.
Yeah.
Running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Oh, yeah. That was a hell of a time to call a corner blitz.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards.
How do you, amigos?
The defense is in
Hey,
position.
game. You know, a good coach suggestion would be to call cover one man with a spy, considering how much this running back has taken off. Just a thought, you know.
I mean, quarterback.
In the clear at the 25. He's tackled after a big game.
He could be the running back.
First down. Great execution on the option.
Weirdly enough, Georgia's quarterback is kind of mobile. It's weird.
Wow, Fred, look at that. You called it and it worked. Oh, wow. Just all those 4 guys just decided to converge in that one position.
Can they catch him? Physical run-breaking tackles. Now look at the
Georgia's challenging the spot of the ball. That's hilarious.
Yep, and they got it.
Wow.
That's close.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Dude, I'm tired of hurry up the offenses. Jesus Christ.
Or is there a setting where you can turn that off?
Nope.
Damn it.
That's team identities, but this is fucking stupid.
Like, some conferences I kind of understand. But, like, when the SEC or the Big Ten does it, weird.
They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run.
Get stuffed, bitch.
The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense.
Okay, game. I'm getting really sick and tired of you just declaring that I'm going to fumble the ball anytime a Georgia player brushes up against the ball carrier. It's the second fumble of the game already. Thankfully, I've gotten both of them back, but that's retarded.
They're going to run it. They've got him down out near the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so...
Oh my God!
Establishing the run game opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep...
Did you get it back again? Yeah.
You did.
Thankfully, yeah. I don't know how, but...
A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, here's
Suck my fat cock.
He stopped just short
Oh.
of the first down.
Don't make me fumble every time a Georgia player touches me, piece of shit. It's not how football works.
Fred, is it because you're playing in zero gravity? Because you're in space uniforms?
He's brought down, but not before he gets.
I know, it was terrible logic.
A nice little simple touch pass here.
Hey, Fred.
You know, there was a joke somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Fred, just be glad your team actually is able to get the ball. It happened to me like 4 times when I played Georgia in the regular season. My player's like, you know what, there's a ball there. I don't want it.
That's my ice cream cone.
You can have it.
Now let him have it. You can have it.
Thanks.
Well, it's mainly when my quarterback was like trying to get out of the pocket. The guy's like, "You're just gonna touch him." Okay, he's fumbled. Like when he's nowhere near the hands.
Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive
Guys,
possession.
I called a blitz into that gap, and my linebackers are somewhere in the crowd watching the game, apparently, because they're nowhere to be seen on the field.
The one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
That one moves the ball across the 35. Second down here. Time
Brother, how did you not tackle him?
This guy stinks.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can
You're welcome, friend.
before the break to cut into
Thanks.
the big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down.
Fuck, you got that ball.
Getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly.
There we go.
It's Soto. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Huskers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure.
What causes you to have like allergies or something like that, and they get worse at night?
Time to get back in this game.
I don't know.
The return from inside
I don't understand that.
Dust.
I haven't like coughed or anything like this all day.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the...
Mainly mine just happens when the fucking weather changes.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets
Constantly.
involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion sets up a second down play. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Oh my god, they have 3 rushers every time I drop back to pass. That's not where you need to throw that ball, quarterback. That's not even like a little bit in the cardinal direction of where I told you to throw that ball.
He shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back.
Yeah, I'm sure Georgia has a bunch of receivers that can beat me in man coverage. That's what they're known for, you know. Oh wait, the last time they had one, I think, was when AJ Green was there.
Clearly, everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays.
It's a completely different offense.
Quarterback, I told you to throw that so early, and you held it for so long. My tight end was wide open.
In this offense, nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got...
And is intercepted. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I guess I can't complain now.
I just saw that as soon as he said that.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
I'm not saying I told that guy to headhunt that receiver when the ball got to him, but
totally did.
there might be a check in his locker after the game's over. How the fuck have I sacked this team 5 times? It feels like I'm getting my ass beat right now, and I've sacked them 5 times.
Fred, that's how it was when I played him. I sacked him like 9 times, and I still got demolished. It's like, how the fuck is this possible?
Yeah, tackle him forward so he gets the first down. Good job, dumbass.
Because of that fucker right there, Fred.
When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback.
He's vanilla Vic.
Sorry, I keep coughing into the mic.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Haha, I put a spy out there, bitch.
The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is something special to be a part of. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money.
Haha, my edge rusher's better than you, bitch.
Oh, dude.
Freddie has 7 sacks now. That's insane.
I know, and I'm losing this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say the score doesn't show.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
If he would have gotten the first down there, I actually think I would have gone outside and thrown myself into the creek behind our apartment.
It's probably a river here soon.
Yeah.
I thought you said you're gonna throw your toilet in the controller again. That's definitely how.
No, because I don't want to spend another $70 on a controller.
You can just borrow my controller. Fuck Austin.
Yeah, Austin and I are gonna have to trade back and forth.
That'd be funny. You guys have to trade. Austin, it's your turn. Get some timer set. Austin gets shared custody. He gets it between the hours of 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Fred gets it from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. unless he's at work.
But it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and we see more positive.
I get it until about 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Or gets it from 4 p.m. till like 6 a.m. Pretty much when he goes to work and when he gets back.
Creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Suck my ass, Georgia.
That's gay.
I'll take that lead right before halftime.
You get ball half Fredder today.
Sure they do.
Wow.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
God, this feels... now I kind of know what the Titans felt like when they sacked Burrow 9 times in a playoff game and still lost.
Was that the year they made when the Bengals made it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that was the divisional round game.
Guys, I made sure I have extra people on that side. We just didn't cover.
No. Why would they do that?
I meant the kicker. He seems like a nice guy.
1 second.
He knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
God damn, I almost sacked him again.
Out past the 25-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The fuck is he doing that wide open?
The goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits.
Very carefully.
Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Guys, can we please tackle somebody on the first attempt instead of just kind of schlocking your arms on them and just saying, oh, I tried?
But they like the "oh, I tried" method.
There you go. Fucking target him for all I care. As long as you get the tackle.
Damn.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage.
These aren't real people. I'm allowed to say that I want my players to injure them. All right. Well, like that guy jumped over my entire defensive line, I guess.
Oh my.
The second coming of Nick Chubb there.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity.
Yeah, tackle their quarterback and then just sit on him so he can't get up.
Sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Why would you push him forward? That's not how you tackle.
Oh my gosh, that's infuriating.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
I had him in the backfield, and because of the fucking tackle animation I got, he ended up gaining yard and getting the touchdown.
He's brought down, but not before over the 42. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here.
Hey, Fred. At least this was how it was when I played Georgia, like at halftime. And after halftime, my players decided not to play anymore. So, like, you know what? That's all we needed. We're good.
Alex, looks like your game against Nebraska still is kind of close.
Yeah, they're tough.
Yeah. They were one of the teams that I had always had issues with playing against.
We're bringing back from the 19, was it the 80s?
Pretty much the 90s.
90s.
Pre that, because it wasn't until around the 2000s when Nebraska started to not be the Nebraska that they used to be.
I think they're like best, it was like 1998 or something like that. Was a
Shotgun formation.
Alex, did you move your tight end? Was he an offensive lineman at one point?
Nope. He's a blocking tight end. That's what he is.
Oh.
He man's an absolute unit.
He's just built different.
He's also been best tight end 3 years in a row. Because he can catch, and he does bruise people up.
God damn it. Me playing against Georgia's passing game is a gamble every time he drops back, because I'll get really close to sacking him, but apparently my DBs can't cover their wide receivers, because, you know, that's what Georgia's known for, is their elite wide receivers.
Decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
bullshit. After a Renfro. It's a receiver, not a baseball player.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving.
Where they continue to play good football up front. Nice run,
We're in
nice
this quarter.
conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead.
8 sacks on Georgia.
Oh. Adios. I hit the truck in the back of the stadium. Or almost did, at least. 488? Holy shit.
Let's check out the game summary before we move on.
I'm just gonna play the Rockies now because of that. I feel like I can hit like 500 plus.
The next round of the college football playoff is at stake. The long drive continues.
They need pass Tino.
It's a shotgun run call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Oh my god, dude. I wasn't aware that White Lamar Jackson was playing for Georgia. This is insane.
Why are you inspecting my roof? It's my roof. If it falls on me, that's my problem.
Whoever made the Trace McSorley song needs to make one about this fucking guy.
These kind of states for places where they're not let them feel the heavy breath of government on them. It's just
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the
Okay, I was gonna say, there ain't no way he caught that.
being bounced to the outside.
Ball handed off. Runner finding some space though. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Fred. Yeah, imagine how you're feeling now, but like having a 3,000 times worse defense. I had to play them twice. Pretty sure they put us 70+ points on both times.
Suck my cock, Georgia. I blocked your extra point.
Weimer.
Also, I just want to point out, they had a receiver that caught the touchdown. His last name was Dog, and I feel like that might be a little unfair.
Yeah.
Playing. Because one, he quite literally has that dog in him, and two, he plays for the Dogs.
What, he fucks the dog? Not Uga.
Starts inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
They fucked my dog. They fucked my dog. They fucked his dog.
Good germs.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Oh, so close to a pick.
At the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And it's a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And the Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught downfield.
Oh, the catch.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line.
Alex, I don't even look like he physically should be able to catch that. I don't think the ball physically went there. Was supposed.
Yeah. Oh, catch.
But they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
At this point, this game might come down to who has the ball last.
And probably whoever's a better. No, not anymore. If he didn't, let's say if he didn't block that field, the extra point, Fred, it would have been whoever has the best kicker. But luckily, you blocked that, so.
They didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end.
No way. God damn. Oh, it's incomplete?
Drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, they're reviewing it.
Okay, I was going to say, I hate to say it, Alex, but I think he caught that.
I was like, dang, they called that incomplete? That's what I thought.
That was a beautiful catch, though.
I stopped Georgia's offense. I can't fucking believe
Birdie won.
Here we go.
That's game.
Gets him right back into this game. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the comeback continues. Turkey looking for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
Alex, every time I look down, you're either up by 2 or up by 1.
Well, I mean, I score a touchdown.
Yeah, no.
I'm up by 2. And they score a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm up by 1.
Feels it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17.
I will say that pick 6 that you had helps you out a lot.
Yeah.
Because the reason, one of them you thought escaped from his enclosure and had no idea where it went.
How aggressive will they get with the play call? Breaking through
Keep me in bounds. Fucking son of a bitch.
I would do in that situation.
And then he's like, well, for an interesting video, here's what I gotta do. So he got his mom on the video to record for him. And he's like, I gotta do what Coyote usually do. Have one walk on my hand. I managed to get it, but it was like, yeah, I could tell him sort of agitate this thing. And I'm like, and you're still going through it?
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Wait, what happened? I looked over and it was 4th and 25.
Sack and sack.
Oh.
With the lead, nothing too fancy, just right up the
We'll
middle.
see.
Trust that offensive
We'll
line
see if
and this
there's one
running
of the
back
most
and just keep
interesting
working that
mascots.
clock.
As far as like just look, not necessarily what the mascot is.
I think its name is Nitro too.
I think so.
Oh, that's a cool name.
It is.
I think you're right, Fred.
It's supposed to be a knight?
Yeah.
Fucking
Because they're the Knights.
bitch
So.
cheating fucks. Stops the clock again.
Go out of bounds. Damn it! This is bullshit! I deserve to cough in corner,
Oh,
Georgia.
that's so close.
To be fair, Fred, you didn't say where out of bounds. You said it's go out of bounds. It technically did go out of bounds, if you think about it.
I give you permission to beat the fuck out of your cousin.
Don't question it.
Their quarterback's last name is Funk.
Oh, he has that funk in him, though.
He's playing that funky music, white boy.
Fred, I'm getting pissed because this is the third injury this drive that Nebraska's gotten.
I actually came to my graduation party from high school. I
Yeah,
don't know if
screw you
remember that.
fucks.
There was a couple that rides on motorcycles.
I don't remember that.
Somebody would say, well, Hell's Angels have arrived. He's like, no, those are just my dad's friends.
As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to
Fred, that receiver for Georgia, number 9, when I first played him, I couldn't tell if he was a receiver or just a really fast fucking tight end.
And it turns out to be the right call.
It pisses me off. I drove the ball 80-something yards, chewed the clock, but only got to that point because of injuries, and they called one timeout. Can we not please just give up some stupid fucking plays?
Wow, you're punting in this situation? Couldn't be me, Georgia.
Gonna fake it. No, I'm just kidding.
Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Of course they're going to put me on the 6.
Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Mystery Ruiz. I don't know what the fuck his name is. What the fuck was that?
Stroke?
I think so.
Ruiz?
I don't know how to say this fucking name.
Ruiz.
His first name is... Hold on. His first name is Esteeury. Ruiz.
This might be the best CPU team I've ever seen at covering the jet touch pass. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh no.
Trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage. That's probably
No, Brian, they're in the semifinal because they just they smelled pretty and the committee was like, sure, why not?
Alright. I beat Nebraska 43-28 only because I got some defensive help.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team.
My quarterback's player of the game. You threw how many fucking picks? Fucking bitch.
I don't know how he held on to that.
Because my players are fucking legends.
I thought you were going to throw the truck and fork and you think it's open, but you're like,
I saw the safety lurking over there. I was like, mm-mm. That's bait. Hey, I'll take
if I
that
play
unnecessary
Georgia,
roughness.
The unnecessary roughness calls in this game are bizarre. You're just like barely breathing and the out of bounds. Oh, unnecessary roughness. You get tackled in the green on the other side, however, nah, that's perfectly legal.
Yeah, boys will be boys. They're playing football.
But I've tackled someone further outside the bounds line and don't get a penalty like that. The fuck?
I know.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Glaber Torres.
Alright.
So Alabama fired their head coach.
They won like 5-7, something like that.
Wait, hold up. They fired both head coaches?
Yeah, I think that's safe to say that Alabama should probably fire
hired.
their coach if they don't
Alex
make
says
them.
they
Oh,
hired.
that's nice. Hey, hold up.
You said I was like, wait,
Fired
what?
both head coaches?
No, we didn't know.
They fired,
Thanks.
hired, then
They
fired.
Yeah.
Made a bowl game.
Huh?
And a pretty high one at that for someone that's not in the college football playoff.
Asshole, look at head coach.
Oh my god. There's no way. I refuse to believe that Georgia has receivers that just torch me in man coverage over and over again like this.
They all got that dog in them, Fred.
Been around Austin too much.
Yeah, no, I have. Okay, don't give me too much grief, though, because in roles reverses, you probably would have made this same joke.
I already made that joke about one of their receivers because his last name is Dog.
I'm really confused what happened here. The USC hired a new head coach, but
God damn it.
they didn't fire a coach, and the coach didn't leave for the NFL.
Absolutely pancaked.
Can someone explain this to me?
Go to the coordinators, because I wonder if, like...
Give me that shit.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out...
Well, one pick six deserves another.
No, they didn't fire an OC.
Oh, that felt good.
And they didn't fire their DC.
So bad.
Well, that's
weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I haven't really watched much of your games, but
Because it says right here, if one went to the NFL.
By the shoulder pads.
Yeah, these are the Space U, uniforms.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm almost going to say that USC's head coach died of old age at this point. They didn't fire and they didn't leave to the NFL. They just says hired. So I'm guessing W just died.
Leave of absence.
Doesn't say retired. Doesn't say fired. Doesn't say went to the NFL. It just says head coach hired.
I'm wondering if they fired him last week and it doesn't show the moves that they made like last week. Something.
Like they fired him for you that week.
Well, here's the thing. It's showing me the staff moves for all the head coach offers we got, which is weird. From week 1 and
Alex,
no idea.
Go to what?
Alex, go to the the coach stats or whatever you can see.
Okay, guys, can we tackle?
I don't know if figure out.
Game keeps telling me to run some kind of man coverage against them.
See if you
It's
can
like I've been
find
doing that. It's not working.
USC's.
I keep doing it.
Nothing works.
You want to see if it's
I mean, the good news is even
God, my team is so my D line is fucking exhausted.
Is that the same guy?
No.
It's weird because
Tristan Stanley.
Oh, they got a little bit.
Yeah, so he's 7-5 with USC.
Wrong one. Tristan Stanley is his name.
Yeah.
Stop running to hurry up. I know it's appropriate for the situation, but stop doing it.
Nope. They hired Brian Burnside. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, looks like I'm
You
playing.
say he has a
France.
23-26 record with USC.
I have no idea. fucking cousin's gonna. Ever. Fucking. I'm literally just waiting to see how Fred's game ends before I hop into a new game.
Jesus Christ. How did he throw that fast?
Because he's built different.
Okay.
Nice.
49-46.
Alright, Fred, I'll play tomorrow then. I'm trying to remember. So, depending on what time you get off, I probably won't be able to play you until, because I have to go to a doctor appointment at 8:30, come home, and then I have a physical therapy appointment at noon? Noon. Yeah. So, it won't be till after 1 o'clock if we play, unless